biofield. Tuning your human biofield. I'm like tuning. Oh, I just love that. Hello, collective. You know what? Spirit just said death. I mean, come on, Spirit. Give me a minute. All right.
Disaster.
All right, let me just get situated here. Spirit wants to dive right in, but I gotta do my spiel first. Hello, collective! Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is Patience. I am your favorite psychic spirit medium, host of Spirit News on Spotify, a podcast where me and my very own spirit team, 1111, teach you about your non-physicalness and how you are, hello, nobody, and how you are a non-physical entity having a human experience, and we are so grateful to be here in this vessel, being of service to you, the collective, bringing forward the messages in this very unique way, co-creating with you, learning how to control our emotions and our energy, and learning how to be master manifestors through the help of spirit. We are so grateful. Here on our YouTube channel, we use this platform for psychic development. I am a child psychic. I was born this way. I repressed it until 5 years ago, and I'm using this way that I was guided to by my spirit guides, my spirit team, the Guild of the Golden Triangle, to utilize this as a way to harness my ability to read energy in real time. And I hope, it is our hopes that by doing so and taking the action to do it, that we show you that anybody can do it. Everybody is psychic. Some people are just a little more psychic than others, just like people have different levels of consciousness than others. People have different levels of education than others. We're all on our own journey on different levels of awareness. And we hope that through our example, by being vulnerable and showing you our journey that we document on TikTok, we've documented our whole ascension process starting 5 years ago. We hope to show you that it's possible and that anybody can do it. And by doing it and finding joy, you can actually change your human biofield and tune it and be able to control your vibrational stance at all times so you can be master manifestors. So that's our goal. We find joy in all situations, any and all situations. I've been taught this by my spirit team as a psychic spirit medium. I can talk to loved ones on the other side, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, loved ones, beings of love and light. And I do readings. If you'd like a personal reading, I do that. This is going to be collective reading. You can email me at patienceWithSpirit@gmail.com. You can find all our socials through the link tree in the description bar. And what's a bull twang? Hey, Chris Brown. And we hope that you become part of our community. We would love that. We love you so much. I am so honored to be of service to the collective. It makes my heart truly full to be of service, to help people, to heal people, to give love, to give knowledge. It is my honor to do so. So we're going to do a collective read to help us understand energy, to help us understand the way Spirit speaks. Spirit speaks through symbols, images, music, all kinds of things that Spirit can communicate with us to, animals, um, synchronicities, numbers, and so they don't speak to us like having a normal conversation because they're not human. We're in a human vessel. So when you are learning to accept that you're non-physical energy and you're learning to ask for help, because a lot of humans don't think they're worthy enough to ask for help from the Holy Divine Spirit, when they're absolutely there for you to help you, God would never send you into the trenches without a team behind you, 444 on the clock. So we're here doing God's work, bringing God's messages forward. And actually, I was doing my prayer to God and to Spirit. And I always do it before every reading. I clear my field, I meditate, I clear my chakras. I do all the things to make sure I protect myself, to make sure that I'm a clear conduit for Holy Divine Spirit. And I was looking through, I was saying how,
Exactly.
I say, please help me be confident, please help me be kind, please help me bring the truths forward, please help me bring whatever messages you want us to know, please help me to discern, all that. I say a bunch of things. And I opened up my New Testament book, and it says, Good News, the New Testament. It's just like an uh, easy to read scripture textbook I got at the thrift store that I really like, actually. And I opened it to a random page, and I opened it to Thessalonians 1 to 3. And first of all, the first thing I saw is, you are chosen for salvation. And I wanted to read that first. We must thank God at all times for you, friends, you whom the Lord loves, for God chose you as the first to be saved by the Spirit's power to make you his holy people, and by your faith in the truth. And I was talking about to please bring me the truth. So I thought that was cute. Thank you, Spirit. God called you to this through the good news we preached to you. He called you to possess your share of the glory of our Lord Jesus Christ. So then, our friends, stand firm and hold on to those truths which we taught you, which Spirit is teaching me in real time how to develop my psychic gift. So may our where am I? Just so then our friends stand firm and hold on to those truths which we taught you, both in our preaching and in our letter. May our Lord Jesus Christ himself and God our Father, who loves us and in his grace gave us unfailing courage and a firm hope, encourage you and strengthen you to always do and say what is good. Ah, I love that. Thank you so much, Spirit. But then after that, I saw the wicked one. The wicked one. All right, so let's read it. Concerning the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ and our being gathered together to be with him, I beg you, my friends, not to be so easily confused in your thinking or upset by the claim that the day of the Lord is come. Perhaps it is thought that we said this while prophesying or preaching, or that we wrote it in a letter. Do not let anyone deceive you in any way, for the day will not come until the final rebellion takes place. The spirits are true. Takes place, and the wicked ones appear, who is destined to hell. He will oppose every so-called God or object of worship, and will put himself above them all. He will even go in and sit down in God's temple and claim to be God. Don't you remember I told you all this while I was with you? Yet there is something that keeps this from happening now, and you know what it is. At the proper time, then the wicked one will appear. The mysterious wickedness is already at work. But what is going to happen will not happen until the one who holds it back is taken out of the way. Then the wicked one will be revealed. But when the Lord Jesus comes, he will kill him with the breath from his mouth and destroy him with his dazzling presence. The wicked one will come with the power of Satan and perform all kinds of false miracles and wonders. Interesting, right? Because we've been getting a lot of readings about, like we just had one the other day about some kind of group or cult. I hate that word cult, but a cult is in itself is not illegal, and a cult is someone who has a leader and like that people follow. So it's not in itself bad, but if the leader pretends to be a false teacher of God that can perform false miracles, then yeah, that is bad. Okay, and that's what this is saying right here. So we've been having a lot of reads that are about people who claim to be of God that perform false miracles, perform false wonders, and people are like, oh, like the last one, this false leader was giving their group mushrooms or something, or some kind of psychedelic, against their will without them knowing, and then spiritual things would happen under this hallucinogen, and they don't know they're hallucinating, and so they think it's a miracle. Well, that's a false miracle, that because God doesn't need a hallucinogen to speak to you. You just have to be in receptive mode. So that's interesting that this says that they will perish. It says wonders and use every kind of wicked deceit on those who will perish. They will perish because they did not welcome and love the truth so as to be saved. And so God sends the power of error to work in them so that they believe what is false. The result is that all who have not believed the truth but have taken pleasure in sin will be condemned. That's in the Bible. I was born this way. So if you're going to come in here and you're going to be negative, I can't help the way I was born. God made me this way. I use my powers for good. And what do you think Jesus was? Jesus was a psychic medium because he had healing powers and he harnessed God's energy to heal people. That's a psychic medium. That's a healer. So there's going to be, in this universe of opposites, the law of opposites states that there's going to be bad and good. There's up and down, bad and good. And everybody has the ability to be psychic or to speak to their loved ones, but there are people who have unhealed wounds, who operate in a low frequency, who can possibly have these powers too, and will use them for their own selfish gain, for power, for money. And so there's the opposite, where there are people who have cleared their field, who have been chosen, who have cleared their field to 144,000, who have do the work, who pray, who are obedient to God, that will use their powers for good. And so to be of service to the collective, to be of service to God's people. So you have to understand that God made everything. God even made the devil, okay? And it's up to us to have discernment and to have the free will to decide how we're going to use it. Are you going to use it for love and for light and to help God spread the word and to help get his messages out, to help free people from the bondage of, low acts? Or are you going to use it for your own selfish gain, for power, for money, for status? So it's a choice. And I'm not here to be famous. I'm just here to help. So you can believe whatever you want, but if you're going to be here in my life, you got to behave yourself, or I'm going to get you out of here. You can choose to feel the heels, or you can get out. So it's up to you. So we're going to continue. We're going to bring a message forward. I don't know what's going to come forward. I don't control it. But Spirit wanted us to know that maybe there's some kind of day of reckoning coming, or some kind of hi from Texas, or something about, maybe it's going to be about somebody who has false miracles. I'm not sure. I don't control what comes through. So I hope that it helps no matter what comes through. Remember, energy is fluid, so it can be past, present, or future. It can be an alternate timeline. It could be something from the Akashic record. It could just be some kind of knowledge or wisdom that Spirit wishes to impart on us to help us understand our emotions, to help us through this time we're going in. We're going from the head to the heart. We're switching energies. We're having an energy update where we're all ascending, and so we're just here to help you transition into the time we're going in, where we go more into compassion and empathy. Oh, hey Richard, thanks for being here. So it is my honor to bring the messages forward. We'll see what Spirit wants us to know. Where do we want to start? Spirit. I really like doing these picture ones, but okay, we'll do the pictures. We'll do the pictures and see. I like doing the pictures because when Spirit shows me like visions in my mind's eye, I can see like full pictures. They can send, they call them thought blocks, and they can send fully formed like stories. It's like a movie, and I get it all in 1 second and I have like an image of it. And so pictures will really help me to understand what they're trying to tell me through the pictures, through symbology. Thank you so much, Holy Divine Spirit. It is my honor to be of service to the collective, to help bring the messages forward. Thank you so much for helping me to learn this gift that was given to me by God. Thank you so much for helping me develop it. I am so happy with all of my blessings. I'm so grateful. And I'm happy right where I'm at and I have everything I need and everything works out for me. All right, Spirit, give me a card. What do you want us to know? All right, let's take a look. So what do we got here? We have a... I just learned the term zaddy. We have a zaddy. If you type in zaddy on Instagram, it's like middle-aged men. So this is some kind of football dad. It looks like somebody reliving their past, or someone who's stuck in the past, someone who's trying to seem like...
Child.
Spirit said child, and look. Spirit said child, and there's a child in this picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love you, Spirit. Spirit. I love you. Hi, J. Elif. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful. So there's a 9, a 3, and a B. Above. So let me see. Spirit said child, so there's something either this person's childish or immature, or this person is living in the past somehow, some kind of glory days. I love Jesus. Someone who... Look at him trying on his old football gear. It like doesn't fit him. It's too small. The helmet doesn't even fit on his head. His kid is like embarrassed by him. The stuff's in the attic, and Spirit said above, attic. So someone is living in the past. Someone is trying to relive their glory days. Someone who has an old-fashioned mind state. Someone who may have outgrown some kind of status they used to have, or someone who may have let themselves go. Someone who's trying to impart their beliefs onto somebody who's trying to open up old wounds, or someone who's trying to seem like they're something bigger than they are, because there's a big B. Someone who's trying to make it seem like there's something they're not, something they used to be. Someone who can't... Oh, grass. Someone who can't grow because they're stuck in the past. Okay, we may need to help somebody here. And look, the trunk is green and he opened the trunk. So somebody here who may be stuck in the past, it's preventing them from growing. They're stuck. Either Spirit said child, and there's a child in this picture, so either they are like a child stuck in the past, or they're immature, or they're imparting their beliefs onto a child. And there's also a light here without a... There's also a light here without a shade, and without a bulb. So, hi Cornelius. Good day to you, Matthew. Thank you so much for being here. So this person isn't illuminated. This person... Okay, I was going to say this person throws shade. This person... Look, it looks like this person is the lampshade. Like, right over it. So this person could possibly throw shade on, or be somebody who's very judgmental because they had some experience where they were like better. bigger and better. There's a big B, bigger and better. This person has a false idea of who they are. They live in the past though, because I mean, this whatever they think they are doesn't even fit them anymore. They're very immature. Oh, jeez. School. Alright. So, this person could be a womanizer, but he's cold as ice. This person is a masculine. This person has a cold heart. This person could possibly have some kind of sex addiction or need adoration, need female adoration, or need validation from women, or could possibly like to have sexual encounters with women, but they're very unemotional. It's very like superficial because they feel like they have some kind of superiority complex, something like that. They're very in their root chakra. They're very in their root chakra. Oh my god, I can't say that. I just got an image of somebody very specific, but I don't want to say who it is. I don't want to say who it is. Spirit says I should say it, but I don't want to say who it is. Let me go a little further. If I, oh Jesus, I'm gonna go a little further. If I still feel like it's this.
Follow the sign.
Spirit, come on. Okay, I'll give you guys a clue. His name starts with a J, and his last name starts with an E. Okay, that's my clue of who I think they might be talking about right now. But I just got a quick image of him, so I don't know for sure. Okay, so. But this person is somebody who wants to be big and bad. They may live in some kind of glory days, or they may have, or maybe this is them as a child, looking at somebody who always wanted them to be a certain way, like very superficial. I cannot make it up. Be active, play sports, and look at this person. Yeah, so whoever raised this person gave them the idea that they have to be like, you're nobody unless you do this. This kind of reminds me metaphorically of Ricky Bobby's dad, when he's like, if you ain't first, you last. Kind of like that. Like, you're a loser if you don't play sports, if you don't have money, if you don't get girls, that kind of thing. This is somebody who raised their son to be like chauvinistic, possibly very superficial, very surface level, very cold-hearted. Wasn't given much affection as a child. Was very either you're this or you're that. Not very flexible in the way that they were raised.
Gabriel.
So they could have grown up thinking that that's the way they needed to be. Spirit, give me one more. Oh, look at this. This person could have rebelled or said, fuck this. This is not, this isn't. This person could have got tired of being under someone's thumb. They set out on their own. They wanted to make something of themselves. They wanted, I got what you're saying. So whoever this boy is growing up, it kind of feels like their father figure was like, you'll never be anything, and you're a loser because you don't play sports, and you're not whatever judgments this father put on them, because this father was somebody who grew up as some kind of like sports I don't know, something where they were a big shot. And there's a big B on there. There's a big B on there. So they were a big shot when they were younger. This father could have possibly felt jealous of their child, possibly because their child could possibly outshine them or something like that. So they grew up, oh my god, they grew up with the mentality like, I'm gonna show this guy that I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm gonna get girls. I'm gonna be my own boss. I'm gonna show him that he's the loser. That kind of thing, you know. All right. I can't believe I got that image in my head. It's still in my head, but I'm gonna keep going. I don't want to say for sure yet, but if this is about this person that I have the image in my head, their name starts with a J, the first name starts with a J, and their last name starts with an E. Okay. I'm not going to say it yet. Phone. Okay, where do you want me to go now? What do you want me to know about this person? All right. So what else? What else, Spirit? What do you want me to know? What do you want me to know about J.E.? Miss Spiderweb, reconsider your alliances, make new connections. Yeah, this person left the house. This person left home. They're like, I'm gonna go do my own thing. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna make my own connections. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna weave my own web. It was like, basically, instead of, this person decided to break free of their father figure, who is possibly emotionally neglectful, and abusive, and judgmental, to do their own thing, because their father is very judgmental. So this person decided to open up their own business or something that they were interested in, which was sex. I believe sex. They could have opened up some kind of brothel or some kind of escort service or some kind of something like that. Something having to do with sex. They opened up their own magic. I said open up their own magic. I don't know, maybe magic's involved, but they opened up their own business having to do something with the ladies, where they viewed ladies as objects. When really they're the object, because look, a snowman is an object. It's an inanimate object, but that was them. That's what they like turned into, some kind of cold-hearted escort service or something. What else do you want us to know? They decided to make their own connections no matter what. There's also 3 killer whales here. 3 killer whales. So they could have did this with 3 other people. They could have opened up some kind of brothel or something. Someone that they got into contact with, they gave them wisdom to this kind of world. They followed somebody who gave them, they made some new friends. It says alliances and new connections. One of these people could have possibly, there's 3 people here. 3 connections they made after they left home to prove their dad wrong. They'll be whatever they want, but they're cold as ice. They have no emotional meter. They're very like, I don't want to say sociopath, but they don't have empathy, I guess. They feel very cold, which is probably why they're like a snowman. Okay? So this person made new connections. They could have possibly met 3 people specifically. One of these people could possibly be a feminine energy that does magic, possibly. I don't know for sure. But they opened up a business that has to do with, they gave them wisdom They gave them wisdom about some kind of business venture that would be fruitful for them that has to do with sex. It could be an escort service or like a brothel or something. Little Red Riding Hood, I'm not a victim. I told you this person didn't want to be under the scrutiny of their father. They wanted to show their father that they could be somebody, they could be rich, they could be a millionaire, be active, play sports, that they're not a loser. I'm not saying they are a loser, I'm just saying that's how their father treated them. 1800s, thank you. So they ran away from home, but they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. They're some kind of cold-hearted, something's made them like a killer whale. I got a killer whale, I got a wolf here, I got a snowman. So something's made them cold-hearted, something's made them like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Strange companions in stranger places. Challenges, use your imagination. And I also have orca magic here. So, okay, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I don't know if disclaimer, I don't know if it's true or who this is about. Could possibly be about J.E., but I'm just gonna say it. This person met 3 people. They made new alliances and new connections. Met 3 people, possibly one is a woman, and 2 of them, all 3 of them started a business that this woman could have possibly given them some kind of divination or reading or something like that. Something with magic, and I ain't talking about magic tricks. I'm talking about magic with a K. And so they gave them some kind of wisdom to make them light as a feather about starting some kind of business that has to do with sex. Okay? With sex, escorts, prostitutes, something like that. Okay? They could have possibly looked for people who are victims, like Little Red Riding Hood, because they didn't want to be a victim, so they preyed on victims, just like the wolf. Strange companions in stranger places. Cabling. Spirit just said cabling. So they started doing some strange things for some change. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Strange things for change with weird people and strange companions in stranger places. This person wanted to show their father so badly that they could be better than them, that they're not a loser, because they were abused by their dad. Their dad is abusive. Their dad emotionally abused them, mentally, perhaps physically, because their dad was living in the glory days of when they used to be somebody, because they're not anybody now. And that's how this person grew up. And so he ran away from home and said, F you, I'm going to get my own alliances, make new connections. They opened some kind of brothel or something. Floor. Heed wise counsel, listen, Frog Princess. This person has some kind of advisor, some kind of like magic advisor or something, or someone who's connected. And didn't we just start this read off talking about that? About how some people have a psychic ability and will use it for bad? Well, they have a companion like that. They have some kind of magical companion, could possibly use scry and crystal balls or something that they heed wise counsel from, that they listen to, a feminine energy. Some kind of a woman who's always with them, who they're always asking for guidance from, for this business that they went into with 3 people. And I think this woman is part of this trio, these 3 people. And so I have 3 killer whales here. Killer whales are excellent hunters. They're also a dolphin. They're actually part of the dolphin family, so they're very smart. Spirit said hurtfully. So these are hunters that could possibly are like predators. What else do you want us to know, Spirit? What did this person seek wise counsel for? For their garden, to network, for an audience. This person was trying to find some kind of network or create some kind of network for a group or to do something outdoors or outdoors. They were looking for some kind of audience for the services they provided, and this person gave them wise counsel that they listened to, this feminine energy. This feminine energy helped them network into places they couldn't go to, possibly for this business they created to help them be successful in this business, this some kind of brothel or like escort service that they possibly networked to people who are famous. This says fame. This says fame because they had desires to be well known. They wanted status and they wanted money. So they could have possibly been given advice by someone who scribes or is spiritually inclined to open this business, and they heeded wise counsel from somebody who's of authority. Look at this person, they look like they're royal or something. This person, and there's a frog prince, a prince. So a prince and a woman of high status, as this says frog princess, a prince and a princess, someone of high status who possibly like knows people or has some kind of networking or audience that they can like get their business started. Mouse in reverse. So someone who, so this wise counsel made them feel less stress. They weren't worried about whatever it was they were doing. This business venture that has to do with some kind of like escort service or some kind of like sex work or something like that. They wanted to give their services to people of fame, people who are in the public eye. They were trying to network with a group of people. They could have possibly thrown parties for this, something like that.
The number 6.
Bear, because they wanted power, finances. Yeah, they wanted to be looked at as a leader because their father told them they were a loser their whole life. So they have a chip on their shoulder about that. Something that they got a lot of finances from. They're a boss. I told you they started some kind of business. Some kind of this could have been disguised as some kind of finance business. But I told you trickery, but it wasn't true. That's a trick. That was just how it looked on the outside. But really, this person ran their job or their business as some kind of escort service or something. They thought they were being clever by disguising it as some kind of financial, like this person disguises themselves as a finance person, someone who works in finance, I'm getting. But they're a fox. They're a tricky fox. They think they're clever. Oh, that's probably why they weren't worried about anything, because they're being they're heeding wise counsel and listening to a feminine energy, possibly some kind of debutante or royalty or someone with a lot of money who knows a lot of people. So they have no stress about what they're doing, this trickery they're doing. What else, Spirit? There's something that they purposely want to target well-known people, and I think it's because they want not only do they want adoration, but they want their money. They know that people who are in the public eye or who have fame or are well known have finances. Rider in reverse. Rider in reverse. This is a secret. This is some kind of secret? This is some kind of secret that... This is some kind of secret... This is something that isn't well known. It's something that the everyday person doesn't know about. It's something that is kept really hidden. Gossip, small problems, excitement, restlessness, chatter.
Supernatural.
Supernatural. I told you something with magic's going on. Spirit just said supernatural. So this is a small group. This is like a very
5 spirits.
Thank you, Spirit. I was gonna say this is a small group, and Spirit said 5 spirits. So this is a small group of people who know about this service that this person provides under the guise of some kind of financial service, but really it's some kind of supernatural escort service or something. It's a trick. It's wrong. It's very. They think they're very clever. Very little people know about it, but there's starting to be some kind of small problem. There's some kind of excitement, some kind of chatter or gossip going around about this service that this person provides under the guise of financial services, that's starting to go around, or that they don't want to go around. They don't want a lot of people to know about it. This is something that just people of high society know about. This is something that's royalty knows about. 2020s. This is something that is for a small amount of people. Not a lot of people would be interested in this, and that's maybe why they target payment. I told you. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said payment. That's why this person target or wants to... Blood. So this person befriended somebody who's of high status, whether that's with money, like they're very wealthy. They could possibly be royalty, and they have befriended this person to give them wise counsel for people that they network with, because this person is a frog princess. They're a princess. They know people that have money, that have a lot of money for this payment, because the service that they provide is like some kind of sealed with blood or something. Because look at this. Look at all the red on the mountain. Doesn't that look like blood? I'm not saying literally. It could be metaphorically. Like whatever it is that they're doing with the service they actually provide is like it's not good. Okay, so but a small amount of people want to do it, and most of them are wealthy, can pay the payment that it requires to do this. What is this? Something they have to travel to. Something they have to travel to overseas. Something they have to take a ship to. Something they have to journey to that's at a distance. Some kind of... this was upside down. Mountain upside down. Somewhere they have to journey to. Someplace that may have a mountain, or it may be hard to get to this place. These people journey to this place to do something that's a challenge, would for most people be an obstacle, or 3. Spirit said 3, and look, the 3 orcas. Yeah, this is weird. There's a small group of wealthy elite people that someone who did not grow up wealthy. This person grew up in squander. This person grew up poor, but they wanted to be more because their dad told them that they
Need a
sucked.
voice.
Need a voice, yeah. They never had a voice. Their parents never
Trying to speak.
thought they would be anything, and so they set out to and met three people. Possibly one of them is a feminine person who does magic or is in the occult or something like that. They started a business, some kind of escort service, some kind of service that offers sexual services under the guise of a financial service. One of them befriended a frog princess, someone with the wealthy elite royalty who has networking, who knows a lot of people who would want this service. They go and they go travel somewhere to receive this service after they make a payment. So it said
In
payment.
1 hour.
They possibly get, it's very secretive. So the way that they have to do this to achieve the service that's provided has to be done at a distance. It has to be done through a journey that you take. Possibly you have to take a ship there, or you have to go over an ocean to do it. To go to some type of land mass. It kind of looks like an island on top of, like, the mountain kind of looks like an island, the way that this mountain is shaped. But it could be a mountain. Maybe they go inside of a mountain. I don't know. But they do it after they make some kind of payment. And then they get a message saying, in 1 hour, meet us here and we'll take you on a ship to this place. They go dream. They could source a dream. They could possibly, I'm just going to say it. I don't know if it's true, but I'm going to say what I see. When they get after they make a payment,
Torturingly.
thank you, Spirit. After they make a payment to receive this service, they get a message that in 1 hour we'll pick you up and you have to be blindfolded, and they could possibly be given some kind of sedative or something to make them not know how they got to wherever they're going. Spirit said torturingly. But these are wealthy elite people that do this, or whoever pays to get this service has to go through this thing, and then they wake up on a ship where they go to some island or mountain or something, where they go because they want to feel young again, or they go, Lily in reverse, they want to go feel some kind of, this says old age, immaturity, retirement, but it's in reverse, so they go there to feel young again. They want to feel young again, I'm getting.
No ghosts.
No ghosts. These could possibly be like older people. Doesn't have to be. This is some kind of star in reverse. And Spirit said dream. And I have dream on here. I have dream on here. And Spirit said dream. Sure. Okay. So Spirit is telling me. Spirit's telling me that when they wake up, it's like this is some kind of, I don't know how to say it. It's like whatever this service is that they go to, and they're going through all this stuff to like go to this place that's on the water somewhere. They have to get there by a ship. They wake up drowsy, like they're in a dream. They're trying to achieve youth, or they want to feel young again or something, or but this is like a star in reverse. It's like whatever they're doing, it's not right. It ain't right. Spirit said blood before. I don't know. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I'll try my best to find out. But true. Spirit said true. So they go to this place. This is for like wealthy elite people or people who have fame or that are in the public eye, or a network of people that have money that are well off. No, you want me to? Okay. What else? Where do you want me to go? Let me do these ones. Let me do these ones. Okay. We'll do the cranium cards, see what comes through. Spirit, tell me what else you want me to know. What do they do on this island? I said island. I don't know if it's an island. This kind of looks like an island. This mountain. What do they do here? While climbing an endless rope. And the wave. I have the wave. Swinging. Told you this is like sexual. This is having to do with sex. I have the wave, which... So they're definitely on some kind of island. Or something near the ocean. They have to take a boat to. Oh, I get what you're saying. They're climbing an endless rope because they're trying to achieve, they're trying to be young again or receive some kind of like, I don't know what this is. It's like they want to be young again. It's like the best way I could put it. They're trying to reverse age or something, but they're climbing an endless rope. They're going on wherever they're going. They know that there's going to be swinging involved. So this could be books. Where's a book? There could be some kind of like swingers club, dance, mad scientists. Yeah, they're doing some kind of weird swinging. They're flirting. It's definitely some kind of... Oh my gosh, stop it. Magic potion. I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. I can't make it up, you guys. They're going to this place that they get blindfolded to and sedated, so they don't know where they're taking them. And then they wake up like they're in a dream. They're trying to reverse age or something, or do some kind of sexual mad scientist magic potion shit to reverse their age. Fish and chips. Double-sided tape. Double-sided tape. This is some kind of sticky situation. There's someone here. Fish and chips. Fried fish and fries? Fried fish. Can you please elaborate on this double-sided tape? Please elaborate on this. Please tell me more about this double-sided tape. I think there's someone who's a double agent in this situation. Skid marks.
House.
My house. Skid marks. Someone shitting their pants? Double-sided tape. Someone is a double agent in this situation. Someone's like working both sides in this situation. Is that correct, Spirit? Mad cow. The elephant in the room. So these people pay a lot of money to go to this place. Thank you, Spirit. To go to this place, there's some to sin. And the Bible talked about sinners. They're doing something really yucky. yuck. It's just real yucky on this place in the water. I want to say an island. I keep wanting to say an island, so I'm just gonna say an island. They go mad cow disease. There's someone here who's playing both sides, some kind of double agent who's been figured out or something. Has this person? Are you saying the elephant in the room is this double agent? They're shitting their pants because someone approached them about a rumor. A backseat driver. Oh shit. So they go to this island, they pay a lot of money. There's someone here who doesn't necessarily want to do these things, but there's a rumor that this person doesn't want to be here. They're the elephant in the room. They're shitting their pants because they're about to be fried fish. There's something that they shouldn't have told somebody in this group or this person who has this business. Bar room. They could have been drinking, pulling an all-nighter, and accidentally mentioned how they weren't into this stuff, or they were scared, or didn't want to do it, or stiff upper lip. Yeah, they could have, now they're stuck on this island. They may have witnessed some kind of weird Darth Vader. Oh, man. They witnessed some kind of Darth Vader wears a headpiece and speaks in a low voice. So he wears an outfit with a robe. So they could have had some kind of all-nighter on this island that has to do with mad scientist, mad cow, swinging, that turned into something else. That turned into Darth Vader. They could have, and I have gossip and chatter right here and rumor. I see what you're saying. This person went to this island not knowing what was involved or what was going to happen. They went to the island and got dirt on what they were really doing, because it wasn't just about swinging. It wasn't just about swinging. Someone turned into Darth Vader and a mad scientist doing magic potions. They turned dark after an all-nighter. And they shit their pants, skid marks. They shit their pants. And they came back and they told somebody about what they saw. Turtleneck. They told somebody they were supposed to keep their mouth shut. Turtleneck, they're supposed to keep their neck closed. They're supposed to keep their mouth shut. But they told somebody. Bad spirit. They told somebody. Gossip, chatter. They told somebody what they saw on this island. Oh shit. Spirit, what did they see? How can I find out what they saw? Let me see. We'll do cards for humanity. See if we can find out what they saw. What did they see on this island? Who did they tell? Tell us more. What gives me uncontrollable gas? Something that was uncontrollable. Something that they couldn't help. Something in the seventh circle of hell. Sinners must endure blank for all eternity. Oh, shit. Spirit said sin. The Bible said sinners. They saw the seventh circle of hell on this island with these people. Wow. Something that was uncontrollable, something they could not control, something they didn't know that was going to happen. They didn't know, they thought this was just a sex club. They thought it was just sex. But it turned into someone turned into Darth Vader. Someone turned into Darth Vader was doing magic potions. They were flirting with some kind of darkness, some seventh circle of hell. The gym teacher got fired for adding blank to the obstacle course, for adding magic to the obstacle course. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of sin. So this could, my country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. So this could have involved politicians. This could have involved like politicians, preachers, doctors, like very affluent people. CIA,
Stephanie.
the CIA now interrogates enemy agents by repeatedly subjecting them to what? Let me see. Enough. By subjecting them to witches. Oh my god, what up, witches? I told you this. I told you in the beginning of this read that there's some kind of witch here that this person befriended, and this trio of friends that made a escort service. This escort service does other things other than sex. They're some kind of witchcraft or something. My gym teacher got fired for adding what to the obstacle course? What's the grossest thing you've ever tasted? Something that they ate, that they were eating. Something that they were eating. In the seventh circle of hell, sinners must endure what for all eternity? What must they endure for all eternity? What must they endure for all eternity? Kyle's glistening abs. What's that mean? Rubbing butter all over my body. I have what's the grossest thing you've ever tasted? Kyle's glistening abs and rubbing butter all over my body. These people could have been possibly eating humans? Oh my god, what are you talking about? My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of what?
Psychophysical.
Psychophysical. Psychophysical. What's that mean, Spirit? Spirit said psychophysical. Let me see what psychophysical means. These people went to this island to look for a cure, to be young again. They could have possibly been eating humans. Psychophysical. Psychophysical relates to the relationship between one's internal psychic and external physical worlds. Psychophysical may refer to psychophysics, the subdiscipline of psychology dealing with the relationship between physical stimuli and the subjective correlates. Confirmation. The branch of psychology that deals with the relationship between physical stimuli resulting from sensations and mental states, derived forms of psychophysicalness as psychophysic adjective. What's an example? An experimenter plays increasingly high frequencies until the person can hear it. Psychophysics is the study of relationship between stimuli and sensation. So imagine a person is asked to determine when they can hear a frequency. Yeah, these people were playing with something weird on this island that they make a payment to go to. Some kind of spell work. Potions. I have magic potion and I have potion right here. Oh, what gives me uncontrollable gas? A Ouija board. What gives me uncontrollable gas? Bake or cook. I cannot make it up. I have, what's the grossest thing you ever tasted? Rubbing butter all over my body and Kyle's glistening abs. These people like trick. This service they provide is something having to do with something supernatural, something psychophysical, something having to do with physicality, physical stimuli, and psychicness, or like something like that. I mean, I don't know what that would be, but there's something going on like that. R.I.P. Frank. I'm telling you, they're doing something weird like that because they think it brings them everlasting youth or something. Some kind of, but they only do this. This is a small group of people. This is a small group of people that have access to this service this person gives that's disguised as, they disguise themselves as a financier or something. What's the new fad diet? I cannot make it up. What's the new fad diet? This is weird, guys. It's happening something weird. Didn't I tell you at the beginning that this person's name starts with a J and their last name starts with an E? What never fails to liven up the party? What never fails to liven up the party? Oh, my ears are hurting really bad. Oh, my ears are hurting really bad. Spirit, please remove any negativity trying to prevent me from giving this message. Oh, jeez, what was that? I felt like I was underwater and water gets in my ears. What never fails to liven up the party, Spirit? And what's the fad new diet? Having a dream about peeing and then actually peeing. Drain. I actually have to pee really bad right now. Dead dinosaurs. So, oh look. Diet, cheetah, ghost, shooting star, Declaration of Independence, Ozzy Osbourne. Didn't Ozzy Osbourne like bite a head off of a bat or something one time? Declaration of Independence, I told you these are politicians and like shooting stars. These are like celebrities. They unalive people and eat them or something, even animals. Spirit, what do you want me to say about this energy? How can we end this? This person made some kind of business that does these weird things for rich elite that they pay to do. They have these weird parties. Somebody went and didn't know that that's what was going to happen. They started chattering. Let me end on that. What did they started chattering about? How did that end? Let me do the tarot. How did that end? This rumor that got spread by this person. Abusive power. Abusive power, lack of discipline. Yeah, this person left this island with this new knowledge of something they didn't know they were going to get into. They thought it was something else having to do with sex. They ended up seeing someone turn into Darth Vader, something dark. They did something dark. They thought that it was going to be healing. They went to overcome some kind of hardship. They said, here's another boat. Look, this person's in a boat. Yeah, they took a ship somewhere. They thought that by doing this journey, it was going to make them feel better. They took a trip overseas somewhere. They could possibly transitioned. Agree. Spirit said agree. this person passed away. This could be who's bringing this message for.
Games.
Oh, shit. Whoever was the elephant in the room who went to this island based on thinking there was going to be sex. It was sex, but it was something else as well. Something dark. They couldn't hold back telling somebody. They told someone and started the chatter about something that was super secretive, and they transitioned. This person has transitioned because of what they told that happened on this island. Wow. I don't even know how to end this. I'm going to say a prayer. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say a prayer. Oh, please give me a prayer, Spirit. Let us praise God, our Almighty Father, who wished that Mary, his son's mother, be celebrated by each generation. Now in need we ask. Mary, full of grace, intercede for us. O God, worker of miracles, you made the Immaculate Virgin Mary share body and soul in your Son's glory in heaven. Direct the hearts of your children to that same glory. You made Mary our mother. Through her intercession, grant strength to the weak, comfort to the sorrowing, pardon to sinners, salvation and peace to all. You made Mary the mother of mercy. May all who are faced with trials feel her motherly love.
Distorted.
You wished Mary to be the mother of the family in the home of Jesus and Joseph. May all mothers of families foster love and holiness through her intercession. You crowned Mary Queen of Heaven. May all the dead rejoice in your kingdom with the saints forever. Amen. Amen. I love you, God. Bye, you guys.